Hello and welcome to the very first episode of The Church Podcast, where we are giving you all of the sermons, all the testimonials, all of the tea that we know you want, you need, you crave. We are talking everything from the crazy worldwide things that are happening, all the way bringing it back down to home and the way you're feeling sitting on your couch, laying in your bed. My name is Dana DeGrazia. It's Hustle Goddess Online.
Yeah, what's up, people? She said it right. My name is Diros Wawa, Energy God #1, Eastern Central Africa. But as hype man. Single ladies, I'm single. Welcome to the church. Yeah, that's what's up.
Hello guys, my name is Joy. You find everything in the church. This is just the beginning. Look for everything in the church.
Hallelujah.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Hallelujah.
And funny enough, we're recording this on a Sunday. I
Wow.
feel like we had no intention of making it sacrilegious. We don't need
And
to
we came
offend
with matching
anybody.
colors.
Yeah, you know, we're like a
No, matching
aesthetic.
colors is, you know what I'm saying? As a man, you should know what the ladies love. So,
We're
you know.
united front is what we're telling you. This church, we united under this roof. Okay?
This guy's just spoiled my vibe. What I'm trying to say is that a gentleman like Diros Wawa knows the taste of women, because you see we have black and red. So, you know, I'm all in, bro. That's
You're
the
trying
way.
your hand.
No.
Whoever you
Thank
get
God
is
she changed
whatever.
her hair from
And then added the blue. Thank you.
You know, hair is not only on the skull. So, guys, you know, you never know, man.
Oh my god.
You never know.
Let's move on before Dittos talks about his body hair anymore, yeah? We're gonna go into something
who is
that...
interested in.
No. What I'm saying is, I only said I have hair. Hair is not only on the skull. It can be anywhere else.
Very
Okay,
true,
so-
yes.
Exactly.
That's biology. This is not just a church, it's a classroom.
Thank you very
But
much.
we're gonna go into a topic that's far away from body hair, because we have to look at what's going on in the world right now. And we don't want to examine COVID. Everybody knows what's going on over there. Right now what we're going to talk about is the riots that have been sparked in the US and the differences between what's going on there versus what's happening here. So as the both of you know, a man in the US in Minneapolis, I believe, George Floyd, was killed by a police officer. And
It's
that
a
was...
good topic. I had to sip something.
Hey, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. Now, riots are breaking out all throughout the U.S. nation. Even in my home city of Chicago, people have started to riot.
Okay.
But it's interesting because at the beginning of Kenyan curfew, we also had police killing people, one of which was a 13-year-old boy standing on his own balcony.
Let me tell you, this whole curfew thing, this whole situation about police
It should go.
brutality,
The coffee thing first should go.
You don't think it's helping?
It's not.
it is. Let me
It's
tell
not.
you, it is. Let me tell you guys.
That's a topic for-
That's a topic for another day. But from
Yeah.
a wise man like me, what I'm trying to say is that curfew is helping, because see, we're having curfew and we're still having new cases every day.
Yeah.
You get me?
True.
So this curfew is just a way of like the government telling people that this thing is real. Because it was later until last week when you guys like, trust me, Hustle, I know you still don't believe there's corona in Kenya, right?
Me, I believe it. Me, I'm a believer.
Do you believe there's corona in Kenya?
I believe it's capped already. It's taken care of. The ones who had already.
No,
Are
the thing
really
is,
insane?
Yeah.
the thing is actually, let me tell you, the thing is in the country. So if the curfew is removed or revoked, you know what I mean? Like it will mean that what watatoka nje, this thing will spread.
Watapatiana,
explode.
Exactly,
Yeah.
tutakufa sisi
That's
wote.
not the thing.
You know, so back to the curfew thing and police brutality.
Yeah.
The thing is about Africa, most so, is that police usually use force as a way of driving in a message to people.
Yeah.
Like the reason why curfew was what do you call it, was done with the police and everything, the force, is because Kenyans or Africans, we don't listen. You get me? At 7:10,
That's what you're saying about yourself.
Yeah, about
Listen,
your
you're
own
talking about
country.
your inside. You're talking about your own country. You're talking about your own people. And these are people who are attacked by white Americans.
no, I'm telling you, no. The thing is, I'm
Okay.
saying like Africans, we don't listen.
Narrowing
Like at
it down.
7:30 is when someone
At
is trying
7.
to at 7, or someone is trying to get supper at 7:30. You must be beaten.
But why? Because here's the thing, yeah? My issue is like, you know how when you were a little kid in a Kenyan school, if like how they would beat the last 5 people who would come to an assembly, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, there's always gonna be those last 5 people. There's always, like, unless you want people to riot to that door, there will always be those last people.
But-
So for me, what I don't understand is, how can you say you're protecting people? And you know, the police here, when they went out and killed those people, they didn't have masks, they didn't have protection, they made people lie on top of each other. So it's not helpful.
In short, in Kenya, if you want to survive police arrest and all that,
Yeah.
you to have money. Be
Preach,
corrupt.
Joy.
In US, it's about race.
Yeah.
Let me tell
So,
you guys,
it's
now that
true.
you guys talk about money, let me tell you
Don't
how
say it,
money
Right.
Yeah.
helps
Okay.
dealers worldwide not to sleep in a cell.
That was my next question. I was like, the reason we're talking about this very heavy topic is because we have sitting here a survivor with us today.
Of police brutality.
Please tell the church.
Tell the church.
Give us your story.
Ladies and gentlemen, our boys and girls, I'm a survivor of police brutality. This is what happened. You know, when you're found in a mistake in Kenya, and the thing is, when they see you all smiles, having them gold chains, them them earrings on, the good haircut and everything,
Okay.
they would
yeah.
definitely want you to. They definitely think, 1, you are a criminal, 2, you're doing something wrong, 3, you're not part of this society.
So
You get me?
you look for it.
Yeah, you look foreign. You look more of not fit into this ecosystem. you
Yeah.
know, like.
Yeah.
So this is what happened. I got something. I got into trouble.
You have to give more detail than that. You have to give more detail.
Yeah.
Where were you? What time was it?
So me, I was chilling.
What did you do?
I was
Yeah.
chilling like a villain at home. I was just enjoying my time. Someone calls me up and sets me up to something. I go pick the guy up. Before I pick the guy up, I started seeing the guy shaking his hand. And I'm like, oh shit, there's a kidnapping. You know I'm trending in Kenya. So I thought maybe someone wants to like take me in or ask for ransom or something. But later when I saw the guy shake his hand, I went outside and called my friend in the car. I told him, yo, these guys are not legit.
Why did you get in a car with a stranger?
Because the stranger had told me that there's a possibility of us doing business together. You know how someone would call you, Dana, what's up? I want
And you're hungry for money.
Yeah, man,
In a
I'm broke.
situation like this, in pandemic,
I get it.
Yeah.
Like, I
for money,
understand.
and you
I'm
want to
broke,
shop
like I
anything.
want to have money. You get
Happens a
Nataka
lot.
Pesa. You
Yeah.
get
Happens
me?
a lot.
Nataka Pesa, like sharp. And this guy sent me photos. Hey, this guy tricked me. I swear.
Okay.
This guy sent me photos of the restaurant. So I saw the restaurant. I saw everything. So he's like, bro, you wanna meet my
Probably
boss?
just Google photos.
Yeah, man.
everything.
And where now he got me was like, because he knew I'm a superstar. So he said, I can come pick you up. No, listen.
Uh-huh.
This is how it all went like crazy. When he said, I'll come pick you up with our company vehicle to where you are.
The bougie.
You get me?
Yeah.
So I was like, this is biashara. You know, I arrange my boys over there. We decide to head out for a meeting. I tell him to dress sharply. That day I was in a suit. I was looking fine. You get
The
me?
story you give it, like before you made it, this is what happened and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I'm on a suit, I'm going over there. So the guy sees me from afar. He says, I see you because I had, my hair is you can spot it from afar, yeah? So
Used to.
Wow.
Used to.
That's
but-
why you decided to cut your hair.
No.
Go
So,
down to
so the guy calls
Yeah.
me in the car. I enter to the car, to cut the story short, I see his hand shaking. I get out and try to call my friend in the car and tell him, bro, we are caught up. This
Yeah.
thing is fucked up.
Yeah.
So immediately, I try to call him. Then these guys, immediately I saw like 4 men. Then you know how people just want to like hold you
Yeah.
and like you're scared and
like-
you don't know what's happening.
Like once people realize that you've caught on to them,
Yeah.
they begin to freak out.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what happened immediately after that? I started, obviously I'll resist, right? I look like I want to run away.
Yeah.
Immediately those guys cocked a big one, gun, Kijana lala chini before are you? Then they started calling me by my real name. Then they started asking, who is this name? XXX. Who is this? Then my boy is in the car. So cut a long story short, I went to the police station. I had to like chuck money.
the corruption.
Yeah.
Corruption. I had to like pay for me to be out. Then they
Why did you have to pay for you to be out? What crime did you commit?
Because the thing that why do you want me to go to details, man?
Because
The phone that I had was a stolen phone and I didn't know. So guys, watch out, don't buy things from the street. Guys, these streets
Buy
are crazy.
you
legit.
don't realize you
Like
could tell us
this
the
shit.
real story and just say allegedly. You know, like allegedly you had a stolen phone.
Yeah. Whatever. So,
Mhm.
you know, I had like 20-30 minutes of getting like G's, a lot of money. And let me tell you, that's why I needed money, and without money,
Yeah.
you
There is a
cannot
big difference.
survive in this country.
So when did your head get shaved?
Well, they were poking my hair with some scissors trying to threaten me to say the truth.
Mm.
So
Oh
then,
my god.
so man,
Is that
it was
now?
crazy, man. It was crazy. So when I went home,
Mm.
there's no way I would have bad hair, having a reputation. I had to shave my hair.
Oh, so it wasn't like, cause you know when you called me, you guys, when Dittos called me, like we've been trying to put this beautiful podcast together for you guys for a long time, and so when he called me, he was like, you know, got arrested, they shaved my head. Me, I was thinking, I'm envisioning like these police just standing around you and
Yeah.
shaving your head.
You know what they
You
did?
know,
So let me
because
tell you.
cops here do that. I know another
They
guy
do
who,
that.
yeah, he didn't have cash to pay a bribe, and I guess these cops, I don't want to call them kinder, but instead of like beating him, they had him, because he couldn't pay the bribe, wash the station. So now there are photos of him like mopping the police station.
And let me tell you, when you get to that situation, let me tell you, you guys, you've never gone to a compromising situation.
Have you been to the police station? Like, have you been arrested before?
No, US is shit. You told, hello, madam, kindly walk straight to,
In the
to the
in
office.
the States, yeah, it's number one, and you know here, people will like think they have to go to the police station for anything. In the States, you don't have to go if it's a small offense. If it's like a ticket or something like that, even you can pay that online. So I personally, none of my crimes have ever been caught.
Wow.
But I know people
Yeah.
who, like, even when I was growing up, they were teenagers. They broke into our friend's house so they could like party in her house. It was fucking bad. I was like, why would you break into her house just so you could go and drink alone, like fucking
But Joy,
idiot?
imagine, hold
Ah.
up. So she's
Doing
saying
that here.
that there are police cases which you can sort online. You see, the same way we
Yeah,
request for
yeah,
things
I know.
online.
Imagine.
It's the same way you have a court case, you respond online. Let me tell you, hapa vitu kwa ground,
Hey.
my dear.
You're just
Be
walking
different.
from a club
Yeah.
and it's curfew time. Like it's normal days,
Yeah.
there's a time that you're not supposed to walk at night.
Yeah.
So if you're walking around, that is the only time I've been arrested.
Yeah. Or
I
or
was
you're
just-
like smoking on
I
the
was
street.
just leaving a club
Smoking
to go
weed.
to a different club.
cigarettes.
And then boom, I got arrested.
Yeah.
2 days.
But
in.
you're sexy 2 days in.
2 days.
You were
in.
like this
Because he
sexy like
refused
this.
to pay.
Yeah, because me and my friend refused to pay. He said,
Were you sexy like this? Like
Yeah,
that?
I was sexy.
If she's
Oh
coming
my
from the
Lord.
club, yeah, she's gonna be looking.
Have you ever been
attractive.
arrested, girl?
but the police station was clean, so we stayed.
At least.
Oh,
So you
this-
were just chilling. Your friend was there. You're easy.
The problem is they took
Uh.
our phones, so you can't call
See, now that's
anyone.
bullshit. Yeah.
Yeah, that was like it's also
Yeah.
brutality. Like
'Cause
they took
even-
our phones, you can't call anyone. You have to
Yeah.
remove your shoes.
Mhm.
You just had like jeans on and shit
Yeah.
like that.
I
But
had
thank
a-
God.
But
we
you
got
ladies
that,
have it
like-
easy, man. Like, you
I
know,
will say in
a police
regards
will not
to-
say nothing to you.
In regards to police, first of all,
Hey,
no one
there's
really
nothing
wants to
about
arrest
this
a white
country.
lady here.
Wow.
Because I know it sounds
So
bad.
hard.
I know it sounds so bad,
Yeah.
but because now, like the one time a guy tried to arrest my sister when she was here and our roommate, and my roommate was half caste, Asian and black, gorgeous. But now he stops us because then they're having
She
cigarettes
was
on the
gorgeous.
street.
Introduction.
Gorgeous.
Introduction.
Hey. But what's it? So he tries to arrest us, and immediately my sister is like, you know, if you try and arrest us, we have to report to the embassy. So she's like, you know, she's trying to play it up, like, you know, this will be too much trouble, because of course most people will just rather pay the bribe. But there's never been an instance where a cop has like followed through, because let me tell you, that moment when he tried to arrest us, and right after she said it, this rich guy, I don't know, he had like a nice car, Lexus or something, called us over. And for some reason, that made the cop like stop talking to us. Like the fact that we were like, oh, our friend is over there, and then we went and he just left us alone. If that cop was smart, he would have followed us. But I don't know. If it's not easy money, I don't think Kenyan cops want it. As bad as it sounds.
No, the thing is,
your easy money.
the police, what do you call it? The system is corrupt. And
It
what we
is.
should do, let me tell you, having all this on me or everything
Yeah.
is not who I am inside. You get me? It's just a part of me. You get me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't shave me or don't make me do or mop your station
Yeah.
for me to get
But
out.
they cut your
Yeah.
fucking hair. That's wrong.
Imagine, guys, I was
Yeah.
handsome, having 4 dimples
And
on the
now
face
look at him.
alone.
But now, how do you guys think, like let's try and tie what's happening in the States to what's happening here? Because I feel like here, we've gotten so used to, like, police fucking up that the idea that people are rioting in the States right now it's, like, so foreign. Like, I don't
Yeah.
think you'll see it here. But,
We don't get to see it here as much because we are all blacks. There's no white. The thing is,
It's not a race
that-
thing.
Yeah, there's no race thing. There's no force. But what we riot here about is corruption.
Corruption.
Sometimes,
Right.
but it has become so normal. We
Yeah.
are getting so immune
People
to
are
it.
so-
We're getting so used to it
yeah.
that we see it so normal for someone to move at night when there's curfew because you have a big car, and
Yeah.
someone else with a wrecked car, you can't see a Vitz moving at night. You will see only V8s and like
Yeah.
Lexus and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's true.
So yeah.
But the thing is, the brutality in US, let me say, for that guy,
It's very
RIP,
different.
on that guy. But you see, racism and the blackness and everything, there's something about black power. You get me? There's something about black power. If you look at the entertainment industry in the USA, you get me?
It's black dominated.
It's black dominated. People in the economy who are doing
We
great.
have the knowledge, we have
get
everything, but
me?
we don't have
So,
we don't
we don't
have. Let's
the
say,
know-how, right?
Yeah.
The how
so
to
that's
do
why
it.
you were saying like black people should come back to their motherland and live here.
Most
yeah,
def.
happily and
Hey,
shit
we
like
need,
that.
Karibu Kenya,
whole
Hakuna
episode
Matata.
about that.
Hakuna Matata at all.
Yeah,
We
that's
need a-
what's up. That's what's
a
up. Come back
whole
home.
episode, yeah. But now I feel like here, I don't know. I feel like we have to have a whole new episode about that because I don't think there's a lot of black people in the States that feel connected to Africa. You
Yeah.
know, maybe if you know
They feel
they're
like they belong
immigrated.
there.
Yeah, you know if they were immigrants or
And they
something
keep
like that.
Fighting for belonging there.
Yeah.
And there's so much land here.
Yeah, there's space for you here. But again, I would debate on whether or not African and black people like each other. Because from my experience, I'm sorry, but there is a divide. But I will say it's nice to see at minimum. I feel like Africans, when they see what's happening, like when I look on Facebook, Africans are actually in a lot of support for black people who are riding in the States. They're like, you know what?
Yeah.
If you can get change over there that way, then change it. You know, here we're fighting a very different battle, but at least over there, like, yo, more power to you if you can get that change. But we're actually going to talk about a little bit of that corruption and that money hungriness in the next segment. So we'll see you in a moment.
Ciao.